And now it's time for my auspicious op-ed for this episode. So I got hung up on a title. So here's the real title, and I'll just translate it into English for you. The title for this one is Gilded Gulags, Mandatory Debt Slavery to Improve One's Lot in Life, and the FAFSA Land Grab. Well, the other title, which is just breaking it down to keep it real, in short, college is a trap and was designed as such. So my grandfather warned me about the dangers of college, that it was a communist re-education facility, and it was also a debt trap that required the tax returns of parents or guardians to put the private property of the student and their parents or guardians on the line for a cheap government land grab if you can't repay the debt. That was last century. Fast forward to now. Clearly, my grandfather was not signing any forms for financial aid when I graduated high school, and set me on the track to making my own way in this world directly out of high school. I started working and just doing different things, figuring out who I am, just being young, normal people stuff. This century, due to the elitist snobbery that obliterated the American dream, at the tender age of 30, I ventured into college, and it was by far worse than anything my grandfather had ever described to me. I'm surprised that it is permitted, let alone encouraged or required to happen on American soil. What a racket, what a crock, what a fraud, what a scam. At the wiser old age of nearly 42, just a few weeks ago, guys, I have attended higher education from community college and online university all the way to the small private liberal arts college experience, and overt communist and socialist culture and values instituted were so sickening, I walked away from the entire thing my senior year. It's not worth it, guys. Colleges and universities are exploitative places, riddled with abuse, with no other mission than impressing elites and siphoning every last cent from students and their families that they can get. And I'm including long after graduation. They want their donations. They do. Clearly, the corruption, snobbery, and Machiavellian nature of the entirety of academia was not always as toxic as it is today. But I believe that we are entering a new era and a new earth where wasteful and harmful practices, like all this illusory gladiatorial combat known as the collegiate or baccalaureate experience to prove one's supposed worth, are abandoned in favor of a much more honest and old-fashioned way to get things done, with far more independence and less credentialization than we see expanding the moat of parasitic, cannibalistic nepotism. Unlike my classes, every cent I spent on my new path back to true Americana, doing things on my own and making my own way in this world, has paid off in multiple, where college just left crippling debt without much to show for it now that everyone goes just to not be stigmatized for not going to college. The stratification of society was an intellectual illusion that is about to come tumbling down. Are you ready for the crash? I do hope you're prepping for it as I am. It's upon us in the near future from the looks of it. I'm for real, guys. Education system, financial system, governmental structure, all basic infrastructure. These are crumbling before us, and it is not by incident. It's an intentional implosion. Stay tuned to more episodes of the supplemental broadcast for more receipts, more details, and more talk on the important matters of today.